trust Emory to deliver. Call Emory. We've earned the trust of American business.
I always try to do the best I can for my family. And that includes using a pain reliever I really trust. For many years, we've taken Tylenol. I discovered
Sasquatch. This is right my alley right here. A Nike Sasquatch 460 9.5 Diamana stiff.
Right.
69.88 plus 18 bucks, so roughly, you know, 85, 90 bucks.
What?
That like
They don't even make golf equipment anymore, do they?
No. I just like Nike, man. I love looking at like golf clubs and stuff. That like releases all the hounds. Like it gets me so hard.
Whoa, just take it easy.
Like
that's a little unnecessary.
Yeah, but
you were talking about playing golf. We're trying. What's going on, everybody? By the way, welcome to Grown Man Record Night. We're over here fucking just chopping it up. We were talking about a little bit of golf earlier. Jay was talking about he was looking at new golf clubs.
Yeah, I don't need new golf.
How long ago was it when you like played seriously like all the fucking time?
Probably like
You have to speak up to talk over these guys.
10 years ago, probably. You know, I was playing quite a bit. I was playing at least. I don't play much anymore, though. You know.
Right.
I used to play like. I went in periods where I played once a week for a while.
You were talking about
with some people I worked with.
You were telling ex-wife stories earlier, some of which we can't get into on the show, but
oh yeah.
Did you? We both know your ex-father-in-law.
Look, I think my ex-wife dated her too.
Stop
on television.
But no, did you ever go play with Gary? I'm about to say his full last name. Father-in-law.
I played plenty of golf with him.
He's a big golf guy too.
I played cards with him and everything, and
because something I didn't know. This is somebody we knew from when we were younger. I'll just say, and Jay ended up marrying his daughter.
We more than knew him.
Right.
We interacted with him.
Right.
And and I married his daughter. He's a very intimidating figure to a lot of people.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely.
And he's just a taller version of like me. He's a smart ass. That's really his thing.
Yeah, he's a cool guy. Super cool guy.
Yeah, it won't take shit off anybody. But he's a cool guy. Like,
yeah.
Like, people tell me I'm like laid back and cool. Like, nothing phases me. Like,
literally nobody says that.
Yeah, they do all the time. At work they do. I don't know.
Yeah.
But they see me like, you know.
At work they tell me I should do stand up. They say I'm so funny at work. That's what they tell me.
Work don't know you, Jay.
But yeah. So,
but there was another story that's unrelated. We're not even talking about the same guy.
And I think I've told 3 people this story, and this is dead 100% the truth. Early on when I was dating my ex-wife, I don't know why she told me. Her parents are going through a divorce, I guess, and maybe this has something to do with it. I don't know. But he used to have these night terrors where
This is true. This is not a bit.
Where he like was a war veteran, like a Vietnam War veteran. Like he used to have these recurring nightmares that he was a Vietnam War veteran. And
sure,
like,
it happened to the best of them.
Like the PTSD and like wake up at night like wanting to fight people and like screaming and wanting to find his guns and stuff. And
that's fucking crazy. That's sad because that happened to a lot of people.
But it happened pretty on the regular.
Yeah.
You know, and there weren't.
He looked like a motherfucker that would have been a Green Beret.
Yeah, I don't know why she told me that, but like.
So like Vietnam? Was he in Vietnam?
Oh no, he wasn't actually in the service. He just dreamt about it. No, he dodged the draft. He was a draft dodger.
Oh man,
The service. How old am I?
the service. Do you still say patrolman?
Golly, how old am I?
Watch out, there's a patrolman up there.
What's wrong, man?
Constable.
But yeah, and man, I laughed when she told me that though. Like seriously, like because we were dating, like I said early on, which we knew each other, and we were friends, and she told me that, and I laughed, and it was like a issue, you know.
Yeah.
And no, I'm not on meth again tonight.
On meth?
That's what Shane asked for. If I'm on meth again, I'm not.
I wish he was on meth. He'd have a little more pep in his step.
I want to hate Jay. He drops this shit. I mean, that's the truth. I mean, it's just, you know. But hey,
Yeah.
that's how it goes.
Yeah.
Do you remember when? You remember that one time? Did you see this?
No. No.
Do you remember that one time?
Wait a minute. I'm trying.
I know. Well, damn, where was I going with that?
I don't know.
Anyway, what are you doing?
Huh?
What are you doing?
Oh, I got a new phone today.
Okay.
My phone.
Finally, it's about like
I kept that
20 years
phone for
later-
7
20
years.
20 years later.
Well, what I'm trying. I'll put it.
You got
down.
your money's worth.
I was trying to. I was trying to change my password. It won't let me change my password, so I'm trying to figure it out. That's what I'm doing right now.
1, 2, 3, 4.
No. I was trying to change. Well, I'll just go ahead and tell you because it won't let me do it for whatever reason. I was trying to change my password to hi-hats. And
Hi-hats.
yeah, I figured hi-hats with the hyphen is a good password.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But every time I type in hi-hats, it comes back and says, sorry, no symbols. Holy shit. I should tell more jokes, Jay. We just got an anonymous...
And you better not pull out that damn...
Look at that.
Don't pull out that.
Yeah, we are.
Oh, come on, man.
We got an anonymous gifter gifting out 5 subs right now.
Come on, man.
Right off that fucking dome piece.
I don't want to hear that fucking thing. Dave, stop.
No, he didn't do it. Somebody else gifted. Bouncing fucking 5 right off that fucking
It
dome.
behooves me why you guys don't find something better to do
It
with your time.
behooves you?
Yeah.
That is an inappropriate usage of that word. I'm calling foul on that.
Why?
That's not...
Does behooves have the... does it mean happy?
No, it doesn't. It would benefit you. It would behoove you
Oh,
to
yeah,
wear
okay.
long sleeves tonight.
Okay,
It's
okay,
chilly outside.
Sorry. It would benefit me.
5 times? I'll do one more.
No.
The yodeling pickle. Oh, you a little hype train working, yeah? All right. Sorry, I just saw that. Sure.
All the
Sure.
people there are severely overweight. It is Mississippi. I mean,
Sure. Thanks, everybody, for joining us for Growing Record Night. Appreciate you spending a little time with us here on the Friday night. The place to be. Woo-wee. Been a hell of a week. I did get a new phone today. I'm pretty jacked about it. Got a new case and some...
you got an encased phone?
I got a case coming tomorrow, so I get to put on my new case.
What'd you get? I didn't know this.
I got a Google Pixel 8. I'm a Pixel guy.
Okay. How much you have to pay for it? How much did you make last
That's
year?
private. That's private.
How much did you make last year?
Well, it's just north of.
I mean, I made 100,000, so you know.
just north of.
And only 99 of that was from driving to the You know,
Fred cheering
if
1,000.
You know what I mean? Oh, come on,
Fred cheering 1,000 biddies.
Come on, Fred.
Appreciate you jumping in on that hype train. It completed that level, man. I appreciate that, Fred.
What level is that?
That's a level 1 hype train.
That's just leaving the station, man.
Level 1 hype train.
You know, if I was to take a train anywhere, I think it'd be Wichita.
What's up, old radios? What's up, Vag Poop? Trying to see people that I hadn't seen in here.
Badge poop.
Correct. You say that every time, Jay. Like
No,
it's the
I've
first
never
time.
heard that name before.
Yes, you
Badge
have.
poop. No, I haven't.
Fucking 40 times.
No, I haven't. Badge poop. Sounds like a queef.
You say that every time.
You remember a queef?
I do remember a queef.
When that was a thing? Do
Thumb finger, what's up, baby?
you remember where everybody was going through the queef phase in the 90s?
I don't. What does
that
that
was
mean?
a big thing.
To,
Look it up.
I know what it is.
Why'd you ask me what that means?
Well, there was an epidemic of people farting out of their pussy in fucking the 90s?
Oh, it was a thing. It was in, yeah.
It was in?
Yeah.
Nebulous Prowler with 500 biddies.
You know,
Appreciate you, homie.
that's who told me about it.
No, don't do that.
No, she threw it around like in a normal everyday conversation.
Sorry, I'm gonna go by the Coke machine. I got a queef.
That's pretty much, yeah, that's pretty much.
Don't nobody come over here, motherfucker. Shit.
She had an air machine she intentionally put in there so she'd queef.
Somebody get Ronnie to crack that damn window, boy.
Crack that window.
Uncle Watson's window.
Chief Queef.
Chief Queef would go hard. That'd be a great band name, dude. Be a great band name.
Oh, man.
Absolutely.
Hey, Raising Canes.
Yeah. How you feel about a little, have you had Raisin Canes? Oh, yeah, you said you
Charleston a couple weeks ago.
Of course you were like, oh, it's not that great. I don't know.
No, it was good. It just wasn't.
I don't like anything. I don't know, whatever.
They didn't have a whole lot on the menu, which I liked, because that's the reason you go
What the fuck
there.
were you going to order? What were you going to order that wasn't there?
Oh, no.
Pork tenderloin?
I don't know.
Do you remember?
That's a good point.
Oh, trucked with 1,000. If Jay queefs, we will support. Holy shit! Don't say that.
And
I'm
it's
sitting
kind
right
of
next
like
to him.
if
And that a level 2
all right,
hype train is complete.
that's not funny. That's really not funny. Who
But,
said that? Who said that?
No.
Who said that?
But if we, what were you just
Give the
saying?
license plate of that Mack truck, will you?
No, there's an old CKY video where they pull up to a drive-through.
Yeah.
And it's like a McDonald's. And he goes, oh, yeah, can I get a pork tenderloin biscuit? This is the funniest thing in the world. I don't know why. Sir, we don't have pork tenderloin.
Pork tenderloin.
And he says, you see I got stealing them boxes over there? Anyway.
I don't get it.
Anyway, bro. Anyway. Yeah. Had a nice little jam sesh tonight over here. Up on those 1s and 2s. What? Let's go, Jay Queef.
That's what I was saying.
Get a can of air and shoot it up Jay's pee hole. Are we talking about a moment to give thanks to Urethra Franklin?
The queen of queef.
It gets a laugh about a quarter of the time. Actually, it took me 20 years to get a laugh out of that one.
Urethra Franklin.
Urethra Franklin, Colin Bowell.
Bell.
Nobody ever laughed at those jokes, and it always pissed me the fuck off because I know that's fucking gold, Jerry.
Oh, hey, Steve.
Gold.
Hey there, guys. How y'all doing?
It's Stephen
You
F.
getting the shot and we
Jones.
sit over here?
Sure, come on in, Steve.
Yes, I can.
Stephen F. Austin in the house, ladies and gentlemen.
You may have to pan the camera, or I can take it water.
Why don't you just put the chair on top of it? I don't think there's anything in it, right?
Of course, that made it go. That made it go
Viral?
black next time.
Made it go viral?
You can try.
What are you trying to do?
Oh,
How
you
close
wanna
do
go-
I need to get?
Just be careful of those cables.
Hold my beer.
Up right there.
Hold my beer. Hold my beer.
Oh, literally.
Yeah, really, hold my beer.
Is this close enough?
Sure.
I don't want to break that CD. I'm trying to...
This is the Steve's butt portion of the program.
All the people at the hockey game are
Brought to you
overweight.
by Steve Sack.
They're showing too many crowd
Shane's
shots.
asking if you can please open the prayer line soon, Jay.
Oh no, we'll think on it, Shane.
You're the
Why
man.
are they showing the crowd for like 5 minutes straight?
I don't know. Nobody else can see that though, so it's not funny because they can't see it.
Thank you for holding my beer.
Sure.
I thought it was a spindle. I was like,
Jose.
oh shit, I found
It was Jose. Jose.
a cat.
That way, Jose.
Cat.
That old woman's wearing a Kiss shirt. Look at that.
Jay,
No, she is. Look.
I don't give a fuck.
You're
Nobody
hurting-
else
you're
can see
hurting our
that.
audience.
So, Steve, what have you been up to?
Well, tonight I went to a really good viewing of a documentary just around the corner at the what's that called?
Of course you did.
The Centennial Station. It used to be the old train station in High Point.
Is it not a train station anymore?
No, it's a performance hall. And
What happened to the
my
fucking train
friend
station?
Jack Gorham, he's this musician. He's a really cool guy. And
Not the video.
somebody did a documentary.
Not the video game, Jack.
Somebody did a documentary about him,
Huh.
and it was good. And we talked.
Okay.
Yeah.
You look like a. You look like
A pornographer?
Cocaine dealer from 1975.
Yeah.
a pornographer. I kinda
Steve looks like the guy that sells the porn stars cocaine. They're not really in the business, but sells them coke.
Hey Pamela, how are you?
Hey, I think
the-
you still owe
the
me
mid-
35 from last week,
It's
don't
that guy,
you?
it's that guy in the Eagles song, the King of Hollywood. Y'all know that song? No. It's really good. It's on the long run, I think.
under the long run.
She sits up there.
Scotty wants to know if the scarf face is over.
What?
Is the scarf phase is
No,
over?
no. I got a really nice scarf for my 60th birthday from Juanita, Dean's partner, and it's actually it's called Swan Song, and she had no idea that Swan Song was Zeppelin's label, but it's perfect for
We'll be paying that a little bit more, actually.
my wife.
Yeah, a little bit more, Steve. Just give a little bit more, Steve.
How's Dean doing, Steve?
Here, you sit. So
He's doing good. He's playing bass with me right now
Well, no, he's not.
with Uncle Watson's whip.
Oh, I was gonna say
little bit
not
more?
right now. He's not
like
here in the
coming
studio
back.
with us.
No, and I'm gonna go in.
There you
and
go.
I've invited some
Perfect.
friends, not just my UWW friends, but some other musicians to come and join me at the fellowship next Sunday. We're going to do Sam Cooke's "Change" is going to come, and we're also going to do a really cool version of "All You Need Is Love." And I've that's like the hardest easy song I've ever played because it to me it feels kind of proggy, and I never thought of it before until I had to chart it, and it's like 4-4-4-4-3-4 4-4-4-4-3-4.
Y'all charting shit out now?
And then in the chorus it goes 4-4-4-4-4-4-2-4. So it's like it's nice and tricky.
A lot of fours in there.
You can reduce that down. You can reduce that down.
Well, 9/8. Actually, when I looked on the sheet music that I was going to buy for the pianist, it was actually 9/8.
The what?
9/8-7/8.
Wow.
What?
Exactly.
I just heard something about a man's genitalia in there, Steve.
Did I miss some other shit? I'm sorry.
Choo-choo.
Level 3 hype train. Hype train completed at level 4.
A lot of fours in there.
Appreciate that. Appreciate it, everybody, for jumping in on that choo-choo train.
Wow. It's just now leaving the station.
Oh,
now.
hype train. Hype
Like,
train.
Yeah.
Get on
So anyway, there wasn't a lot of news and like music news coming out this week. There really wasn't a whole lot bumping around that I saw. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Well,
I can go try to find some shit, but there wasn't nothing that jumped
a
out.
guy died.
Who?
Drummer.
And the guy
Nobody
from
does.
Delamitri
From,
came out and said he had Parkinson's. And
Who?
the singer for Delamitri, this Scottish band. They're really good.
I know the name. I don't know their music. I've
Well,
seen it around a bunch.
Yeah.
Steve Stone, my friend Steve, the voiceover guy.
I just
Guy from
He
Black
sent
Stone
me.
Cherry died.
We're always communicating back and forth. I met him a few months ago down here, but he sent me a link to this Delamitri song he did during COVID, where he sang this. It was a hit they had, I guess. Nobody Really Matters or something like that. Nothing Really Matters, and he was accompanied by like the BBC orchestra, but it was all in COVID, so it was like a 50 freaking little. Eventually, it was really, really, really good. Really good.
Hell yeah.
The drummer from Black Stone Cherry died.
Hey, really? Mm-hmm. I don't know them.
I don't really know him either.
I know that name.
I know that name too.
Didn't chicks like them or something?
Chicks liked him, yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, get into some of the stuff that came out today. Look, I'm a huge fan.
Cherry Smoke.
I'm a huge fan. That's Blackberry Smoke.
Thank you, Blackberry Smoke.
Blackberry Smoke. Maybe that's the one it was.
You guys are getting your
What
fruit.
did I say?
Blackberry
Black Stone
Smoke. I
Cherry?
can't keep up with all this shit.
You guys,
Actually, I may have said the other one.
Blackberry Smoke drummer passed.
Black Stone Cherry, though, right?
Jesus Christ,
We
Jay.
better check in on those guys.
Check in on your fruit band friends.
God, I just got an emergency text. This is not good.
Call up
Emergency.
your Blackstone Cherry friends.
Huh?
Let them know you think
Work.
of
That was
them.
work.
Oh. So some of the stuff that came out today, I've always been a really big fan of this band. And we didn't play with them.
Greta Van Fleet.
No. We didn't play with them, but went down to see them play the old Tremont in Charlotte, and they opened for Killswitch Engage,
Oh, Creed.
who we played with Slayer. I don't know if I ever told you guys about that.
Oh, I think you have.
But no, when we went to see 36 Crazy Fists is who I'm talking about, and they opened.
I figured that.
They're so fucking good. It's an Alaskan band, and I'm glad when I looked this up today. Because their first record they ever did came out. We went back and smoked some dope in the. I'm not mean, of course, but band went back and smoked dope with the band and outside and shit. And we talked to. Actually, I talked to the.
Is that what they called it? Dope.
I talked to the bass player who I noticed as we got back there. He was telling us, he's like, dude, I'm way older than the rest of the band. And I was like, what?
You're an Alaskan.
And I looked, and the motherfucker is like, sure enough, he was like late 30s at least, and the rest of the band were like in their 20s. But anyway, we went back there and hung out with that guy for a while, and I told him at the time, Snowcap Romance, that album, I'd not taken out of my CD player in like a month, and I'd not done that since the Nirvana days. Like, no shit. But anyway, their first record, which is also really fucking
did
good.
you have in your changer?
In that one?
50?
No, not in my car. I said
100,
6 in the
100,
dash.
100.
No, there's 200 down there.
Oh, that's the one.
Yeah. Anyway, let me tell you about this record here. Limited edition, 750 individually numbered copies on translucent blue. Signed by Roadrunner in 2000. The band recorded major label debut, Bitterness the Star, which this is. Originally came out in 2002. I love that they kind of refer to this, or like and this is music on vinyl actually. What I'm really surprised to see them doing this. That's like the term like post metal and some of these other things, because I was really afraid that they were going to get slapped with that new metal tag, which really turns a lot of people off. And it does. There's some elements that definitely cross over there. Let's see some of the bands that they mentioned with them. Candiria, number 1. That's perfect. That's a great. God Forbid, Chimera, Diecast, and Hotwire. But yeah, the singer says this first one will always be his favorite, no matter what. And great shit. Just a great heavy band. Go check out 36 Crazy Fists if you've never heard of them, man. I fucking love that band. Here's a weird one I didn't know. Band called Cranium out of Sweden. You know these
I like
guys
that
on
cover.
man?
Jesus.
You know Cranium's on man?
Cranium. Very nice.
Yeah, no, they're not Swedish. Finnish. Finnish heavy-hitting psych machine Cranium returns a point of no return. The band's 4th album and the most ambitious. This is what it said: a constant ebb and flow of fuzz, heaviness, with melody and atmospheric passages. There were times where the fuzz is really nice on this, but the psychedelic was I wouldn't even call it psychedelic. It was just, I'm trying to think of a band. There was somebody in my head that it reminded me of, and now I can't fucking remember it. But anyway, The Sign Records is the label that came out. For fans of Lowrider, Lucifer, Mars Red Sky, Judge, and Alice in Chains, which I could definitely hear in there as well.
I have an idea for a song.
Is that right?
Yeah. I'm so finished with you.
Oh.
But you got to always have a lot of fish in your pockets.
Oh, Dr. October. He's a Finnish man.
I'm so finished with you.
More about him later. Stand by for that. Here's a band I found that a lot of you guys would really dig. A band called Dry Cleaning. And it just kind of, the cover kind of spoke to me, and I was like, well, let's check this out. Boundary Road Snacks and Drinks. Following 2 critically acclaimed John Parrish-produced studio albums, New Long Leg and Stumpwork. This is a South London band. They're very British. They're very fucking British.
They're bloody British.
But it's got a chick singing, and it's very...
Nell Carter.
Nell Carter.
Come on, Fred.
But you definitely hear... This is what really stood out for me. They said the influences from the Feelies, B-52s and Pylon, and you can definitely hear that, but like a British version.
Okay.
Really kind of spirited, just straightforward, like nice songs. They're it's
Jangly?
It's a little jangle. It's got a little jangle to it, but also fuzzy at the same time.
A lot of reverb.
Yeah. Dry Cleaning, great band. You dig those guys, Shane? Yeah, I didn't know shit about them, but yeah. Really good stuff. And we got to mention brand new Judas Priest drop today. Invincible Shield. And I'm trying to, I've done the thing for a long time where when the old guys still put out records and I would always shit over it. Now I'm like, oh, the new Iron Maiden's good, and the fucking that Halloween I bought there, it was fucking fantastic. It was my favorite album I bought that year probably. And I listened to this today, 19th record from these guys, obviously. And what can I say? It's a fucking Priest record. I mean, it sounds great. I heard nothing about it.
So it actually is Judas Priest.
Yeah, brand new today.
Rob Halford's last two solo albums.
Dude, he's like 72, Steve.
His last two solo albums are actually what Judas Priest could hopefully aspire to, because the musicians are so good.
Yeah.
On those two albums. But yeah, I would love to check this out.
It's really good. Are
they touring?
I don't know.
Look it up.
It was announced on stage at Power Trip Festival in California. The record marks the band's first release in 6 years. So right now it's Rob Halford, Ian Hill, Glenn Tipton, Scott Travis, and Richie Faulkner. But like I said, if you're a Priest fan, you're going to have no problems with this. I don't know. Some metal people will find a problem with everything that's not their favorite. But anyway, I thought it was a pretty damn good record. Now, am I going to go buy it? Probably not. I'll probably never own that record. Is because it's bad? No, just because I'm stupid. Actually, I was telling Zonkman this earlier. There's just so much shit that I want. There's such a list of things that at some point in my life I would love to get a hold of. It's way down that fucking list. So as great of an album as it may be, it's probably going to be way down on that list. Even though I enjoyed listening to it today, which is kind of stupid. It's probably also $40 fucking, so whatever. Now, my absolute pick for this week. And okay, if you're a guy that only listens to jazz, or you only listen to metal, if you're the one trick pony and that's your thing, God bless you, whatever. This album's not for you, but everybody else that's kind of open to shit, go give this record a fucking listen, because this blew my fucking gourd today. It literally blew my gourd. First of all, the cover is okay. I like the cover, but it doesn't match the name of the band, which is what really drew me in. Mannequin Pussy.
Mannequin Pussy.
Which is a fantastic name for a band. I guess these guys have been around for a fucking long time, and I never
heard
of
them. Like an Indian with a boar? What is that?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I mean, I think Native American's a more appropriate term, but we'll go with that.
Oh, come on.
Steve?
Is there technically no hole in a mannequin's pussy?
That's your first warning, Steve.
It's an American punk and indie rock band from Philadelphia, formed in 2010.
It's like one there to drain water that might build up inside the mannequin.
They've been around for 14 years. And this is, I saw this quote, an essential wide-ranging record that's a mouthy, messy, and self-assured that mixes hardcore punk and pop music.
Misused high school nickname.
But listen now, this has a girl singer that is, when they're doing kind of the poppy vibe stuff, it's the prettiest female vocal shit ever. And when they turn on the fucking fuzz and get gnarly on it, it's like fucking Bikini Kill or L7 or something. It's gnarly. They do a really good job. This is one of the cooler things I've picked to just randomly checked out in a while.
What'd you say again?
Mannequin Pussy. The name of the album is I Got Heaven, and it's on Epitaph Records. So check it out. If that sounds appealing to you at all, check it out. Plus, it's called Mannequin Pussy, for fuck's sake.
Mannequin Pussy. Check it out.
What are we even talking about? And let's see, what keep rolling down. Along those kind of same lines, the Pixies at the BBC. First time on triple black vinyl. Also available on double CD and HD digital audio. I guess between 88 and 91.
I think I saw that today.
They recorded 6 sessions for the BBC, John Peel and Mark Goodyear. Catching raw energy of those bands' live performance, da 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 da. I got this stuff has been out on some stuff before, but not necessarily in this format. People say it's the fucking shit the way that this is arranged and organized. Fans of the Pixies are really excited.
They're
about
coming
this.
around this summer.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
To Raleigh, I think.
I'd go see it.
Or Cary. A small outdoor.
Cameraman just saw them last year. That they came to Raleigh last year. Played a big show with Franz Ferdinand.
Oh wow!
And everybody said, because I think of Franz Ferdinand as like that, just corny radio something that popped up in the '90s or like whatever. They were like, "Yo, that Franz Ferdinand put on a fucking show."
Yeah, Bart Brown loved Franz Ferdinand.
Really?
Yeah.
Hey,
So did Aaron Anderson.
I don't know who that is.
Arrested.
Chris Caldwell did as well.
What the fuck are you talking about?
It's Derek Dietrich. Did you ever know Derek Dietrich?
You're losing me, Jay.
Where does this come from?
He's naming people out of our fucking high school yearbook.
Also, you just
Nobody else got that?
No!
Do you? Hey, listen. Before the show, do you like read your old yearbook?
No, what were the two names y'all mentioned? Like
Derek Dietrich.
Yeah, what was the one you said?
Have a kick-ass summer, Jay.
This was the first letters were the same. I started naming.
Double D?
Yeah, I started naming. I just started.
Can we pour a shot? Can we dumb this room down a little more, please? Jesus,
nobody
fucking
got that.
Christ.
We used to play that game in high school.
Ding dong ditch.
No, Sally. Sally.
Done. This is. I got one more record, and this one obviously drew me in. I'll wait till Steve gets back in there so he can see this fucking cover. You know, sometimes, like when a band's called Mannequin Pussy, that name draws you in. Sometimes you got a nice little cover that may draw you in as well. This is one of those cases for this band. Well, actually, it's name and cover. The name of the band is Squid Pisser. Now, a little disclaimer: this album's not going to be for fucking everybody.
Okay, doesn't sound like it, you know.
No, you're right. It's
Is it a Christian record?
Sure. It's very out there, avant-garde, but also really heavy.
Yeah.
Let me see what it says here. Delivered via the manic pedalboard wizardry and sophisticated fingerwork of Tommy Meehan. But this is like a
Tommy Meehan.
tightly controlled, futuristic, hardcore onslaught of amped-up rainbow vomit, a thing of throbbing, mucus-laden beauty.
Let's go. Let's go.
And this is the album I'm talking about.
Pour the shot.
You want to
Squid
Hey, where's
Pisser.
that script of that rap that I did?
Right
Maybe
there.
If you'll hold up my script, I'll rap for the shot.
No, look at this cover.
Oh.
It's called Squid Pisser.
Oh, by the way, that Animal Collective album I have, the one that you gave me the CD that I held on to for like 8 years.
both, Jay?
Yeah.
Pour 'em both.
You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, right, Zontman.
Got the strawberry jelly on the cover.
Which one?
Yeah.
Animal Collective. It's at Underdog.
Oh, the AC.
It's a band that I think all of our viewers hate that we love.
You know,
Some of our people like it.
you know
but
the one that everybody loves that I hate.
we play lots of stuff that a lot of people
Few
don't
of
like.
them,
I don't give a
actually.
fuck.
King Diamond is mine. Hopefully.
What's wrong with you, Steve? Why don't you?
Dear
That guy's voice just kills me.
That's your second yellow card. I think you're out of here, Steve. For this and for the second half of this show and the first half of the next show, you're out.
All right, let's get into a little bit of. But anyway, check this out.
I've learned a shit ton about metal and punk over the years.
Squid Pisser. It's
Coming
on
here.
Skin Graft Records. Go check out their Bandcamp. I really just wanted to show this fucking graphic on the show. I'm gonna be goddamn honest with you. I just really wanted to show this picture. That's what it is.
Oh, that's the old Winston Goon.
You want a lime wedge? You want a lime wedge? Lime wedge. Lime wedge.
Cheers to Squid Pisser.
Here's the
Sure.
pisser.
Cheers to Squid Pisser!
Let's get a little bit into what we played this evening. Every now and then a record will stick in my craw during the week. And actually, we were talking about this earlier for another band, but it's something I thought about a few days ago, and I was like, you know what? I got to remember to pull it out because I hate. I'm trying to make a point of reaching back for some of those old classics that we used to play back in the day and just don't get pulled out anymore. And
Sometimes I forget to pull it out. That's when I started wearing diapers.
sure, that's why you don't wear khakis. It's always denim.
Oh yeah, Dark did them.
Sure.
Dark as possible.
This is one of those, and you could pick these records up for a song,
Put a catheter.
and it's something that I didn't realize like back in the day.
Sorry.
Just saying. Jay and Jock and Bits.
I'm just gonna pull this over here.
We're gonna get detention.
Joggers.
I think it's a soft J. It's Yoggers.
Yoggers.
Yeah. No, but I remember Steve telling me like back in the day we found these like in the dollar bins and shit, and Steve was like, "Nah, man, these are great records. These Robert Palmer records."
Oh sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
The late Robert Palmer. Yeah.
And it's right, and it's been something I've not pulled out
All right,
in
Kate,
fucking
you gotta-
forever.
Over
man.
here. Over there.
This is some
there.
people do what they like. I don't like this cover. I don't like how he's sitting. Him sitting like that kind of pisses me off, honestly. But great record.
He's always with a hot woman.
Yeah, they're all.
I think he was good for like every 6 years. He put out something that was like, damn, there's a good song on there.
Yeah,
He's a good-looking guy though.
he was a bass player
Yeah,
by Nate Trade, right?
He
Wasn't he a bass player?
he's up there when it comes to Blue Eyed Soul. He's near the top. I don't know if Paul Rogers might have edged him, but he's pretty fucking way the fuck.
But a lot of these songs are really funky. There's some slower like Ooh Baby Babies in there, but a lot of the
Jeff
stuff
Porcaro's on
is
drums.
really funky.
Should wear my
Carl says Squid Pisser is brutal. Did you check that out?
What do they sound like, Carl?
But hey, by the way, that Squid Pisser shit,
Squid pisser shit.
it comes with a series of comics by like some legit comic guys. So it's actually a 7-inch and comes with a bunch of comics. It'd be something cool to like, have just for giggles. Anyway, Robert Palmer hadn't pulled that in a long time.
Yeah.
Spent a little bit for the Melvin's Gluey Porch treatments. We play a lot of Melvin's, but I've not reached for Gluey Porch treatments in a while. I think this is actually an unofficial copy. In fact, I'm pretty proof positive it is because I think I bought this like 2 weeks before the reissues, the official reissues for Gluey Porch treatment came out. But nevertheless, this copy I think sounds pretty fucking good. So I'm happy with it. So whatever,
I think I just opened something up on my face.
Please don't do that. I don't have
It's a gusher.
I don't have enough paper towels for that.
I'm all right.
I don't like that.
My mom's addicted to those Dr. Pimple Popper videos.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Earlier,
I got it.
Sorry, Mom.
you were talking about nope. Earlier, you were talking about you're doing a Sam Cooke song, Steve.
Yeah.
And I was thinking about Sam Cooke earlier this week, and that actually that song came
Cooke.
on.
Engage.
What's that? What's that song where they list all the soul singers?
That's the.
Love Aid.
I was going to say Land of a Thousand Dances. But
No.
that's all the dances.
What is it, folks? Soul. Isn't it called Soul something? Or I'm tripping.
Why not?
Beavis and Butt premiered 31 years ago today.
It's like Spotlight on Wilson Pickett now.
Oh,
That wicked Pickett. Oh yeah.
Envision does that song.
Yeah.
Yep, I know you're talking about.
Sweet soul music.
Yep.
Thank you, MT. Anyway,
Arthur Conley.
I was coming down the line jamming some community radio around it. It's like back by a college, but there's some like there's like a lot of really shitty college DJs playing, horse shit on there. But there's a few old guys that have shows, and they're like old 45 guys, kind of like Johnny's Vinyl Treasures, the cat on YouTube, who I fucking love, one of the best channels on YouTube that streams. But playing that kind of shit, and they ended their fucking set with that that song, which made me roundabout way. I was thinking about that, made me think about Sam Cooke, made me think about all the people that are talking about, because they mentioned him in the song. So I had to pull out my best of Sam and Dave,
Yeah.
which I've got this for like a quarter or some shit back in the day. It's in some bullshit just profile jacket. It's a best of. It's poppy, and there ain't a fucking bad song on here. And I'll play this till the fucking wheels fall off. It's just great,
Some
man.
parties revolved around this.
Yeah, what a great fucking, and that's a best of best of.
Somebody got it up.
It's literally not a. There's not a skippable song on that best of.
Old radio says, "Shout out to James Brown now."
Yeah.
James Brown now, is that like?
No, he says that in the song.
Like what's happening now?
No,
like the second version.
No, Jay, it's the cartoon. Imagine if there was a James Brown cartoon. Actually, why isn't there one now? You remember when that guy did those Cosby cartoons and got in a lot of trouble for it?
Yeah.
Oh, the one. Oh, because he had to. Because he raped.
The House of Cosby.
House of Cosby's.
Oh yeah.
The House of Cosby.
That shit was fucking hilarious.
What? Bill Cosby had anything to do with it?
Instigator Cosby.
No, he sued the fuck out of him. Rudy.
I bet. I'm surprised he didn't rape him.
Have you heard his Spanish Fly routine?
Yes.
It took me a long time to find it, but my copy has really a lot of bad pops in it. But
You're a bad guy.
it's
I heard.
worth trying to find.
I heard that
There was a Bootsy cartoon? Thumbfinger says there was a Bootsy cartoon. Dude, I gotta look that up, brother. What up, Detroit Dan?
Sounds pretty cool, Bootsy.
This was a Zonkman record. Is this the newest Dozer? Came out into last year?
Yeah.
This shit, fucking legends in the scene in terms of fucking Europeans' take on that Palm Desert scene, and they do it really well, man.
European.
I'm a payan, you're a payan.
This one's a little bit more spacey. I don't know if you want to read the hype sticker.
It's got some spacey on there. I can't really read it. I got my specs up.
I was spacey in high school.
I got my specs. The return of legendary Dozer, a gravitational mass of space-tripping grooves, massive sludge, and red-eyed psychedelics. Limited retail exclusive edition on transparent teal vinyl. The name of the album is Drifting in the Endless Void. Great record.
It's pretty crazy, man.
Great record. We listened to one side, and I fucking loved every bit of that shit. Wow. It's like I'm looking through an HD antenna, Jay.
And my HD antenna.
Let me try them on again.
No.
Why, don't you like that?
No, you look stupid. You look like Billie Jean
What's your
King.
favorite old TV show? Yours is Leave It to Beaver. isn't
Leave It to Beaver is the best show ever made, ever. Period.
Mine, I think, is Mannix.
That's an interesting choice. I'll give it to you. That's an interesting
There's
choice.
some over-the-top shit that just makes it fun.
Ham Tana? Yeah.
Antenna.
Is that a pomegranate on the cover of that?
Maybe.
Yes.
It's a good
It is a
possibility.
pomegranate?
Cracking open.
10 points.
Cracking open pomegranate, yeah. You can hold it up right there in front of the big camera. if you
Palm
want.
of granite.
How close do I need to
Pomegranate.
be?
Right there, perfect.
Close.
Tilt it
Perfect.
forward.
Tilt it.
There you
Right,
go.
Perfect. Perfect. Hold it.
Wow.
Hold it. Hold it. And 3,
You can see.
and 2, and 1.
There.
All right.
The cavities of the pomegranate.
Let me see that.
Oh no, Nebulous Prowler asked that. He said, "Is it a pomegranate on the cover?" Metal Theologian says, "No, I'm just happy to see you." He's got jokes. MT's
Hot
got
dog in the
jokes.
pants.
MT's got
What?
jokes.
That hand is something, though.
Is that right?
You know, on the back, they've got a really nice, isolation on the hand.
You like those hands, Steve?
Dude, reminds
you in
me
the
of
hands?
heavy metal.
Our good pal Zep Pearl cashing some banana bugs for new fans of the program. Friends of the program, I meant to say. For new friends of the program. If you don't know, you earn banana bucks just by watching the stream over on Twitch, and then you can cash those in
this
to
yours?
choose the next LP we play. Vance cashed in some banana bucks tonight
Banana balls.
to play Yes
Oh, yeah.
90125.
Yes.
That brings back, that album brings
Was this
back
a-
Well, he said it was 40 years ago today that he went and saw them in concert for this shit. That's crazy.
90215. That must have been a play on 90210.
I'd love to tell him I was fucking
No.
7 years old.
That had to be
We've
a
been
play.
schooled by his aunt man that
Yeah, here I was
90215 is the actual catalog number.
I was today years old when I realized 90125 was the fucking catalog number. That's where the title of the album came from.
Is that on Columbia? What is that on?
Atco.
Atco.
Atlantic.
Yeah, right.
I didn't know that.
Who are you, George C. Scott?
They're gonna see the big board.
Oh, it's George C. All right.
I love his
Then Steve showed up. There was another anniversary, wasn't it, Steve? Is that the why you played this record?
What's this one on?
called the Why You Play. Is this your record?
Yes.
Mike.
Yes.
Wait. Yes.
Sound gardens.
Oh yeah. No, it's like 40 years old today.
Wow. 40 years old.
30.
No,
I don't know. When.
30.
Whatever.
Yeah.
40. No, I think it's 40.
That I was
Come on, Jay.
This came out in 83, right?
Jay.
So we put on the last side that had
Jay Strunk
4th of
was in
July.
Oh, hold up. Let's reel it back a second. Got a comment here from our pal transmitting live from Mars. Nate says, I was in the car listening, but big shout out to Skin Graft Records. They've been pairing comics and 7 inches for 30 years. That one we were talking about earlier. What was it called?
Comics and 7-inch.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. The squid pisser. That shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So apparently they've been doing that for 30 years.
Wow.
Fucking A, dude. Yeah, I didn't know it, man.
That's cool.
And that shit's crazy. Do you know Squid Pisser, Nate?
Interesting.
Go check out Squid Pisser.
No pizza tonight.
No pizza?
No.
What the fuck? Burrito. All right. What about a pizza burrito? Let's hold that fucking phone.
Burrito.
Pizza burrito.
Isn't that a
That's already a
cheese?
thing.
A cheesa?
That's like all.
There's some
All right,
product
Tink, you gotta go. You gotta go over there.
They don't like pink.
Tink.
Come on, Jay.
Or isn't that a calzone? A pizza burrito?
Calzone has ricotta cheese in it. Ricotta! And
I like ricotta.
ricotta is fucking nasty as fuck.
My mom would substitute cottage cheese sometimes.
Dude.
And it was really good.
No. Why don't Jay take this ingrown hair and squirt it in your mouth? That's fucking cottage cheese or ricotta. That's fucking terrible. It's awful.
Ricotta's
My mom used to put
great.
ricotta in the blender. By itself.
With like
apple
some
juice?
She used to
rum or something.
puree it for me.
Christ. No, actually, the reporter I used to work with and dude put when I was on the political beat, we'd go to his house and he's like, I'm gonna grab some lunch and write this story up, and he'd pull out a bowl of fruit and a bowl of cottage cheese, and I'm like, are you about to dip that fruit in that cottage cheese? And he's like, yeah, that's what I'm having for lunch. And I'm like, well, I'm leaving. I would get in the truck and go to and sit in the Harris Teeter
Would you
parking
throw
lot.
up or something?
No, I'd go to the Harris. Oh yeah, if I watched him eat that, 100% I would throw up.
Isn't that what Greek yogurt is?
I love cottage cheese.
God, it's the grossest shit ever.
Clean peaches and cottage cheese.
Yeah.
That's what you
Pears are good.
I'll eat French fries out of a fucking dumpster, but cottage cheese makes and I have. But cottage cheese makes me. Ugh.
Isn't that what Greek yogurt? Isn't
fries
Greek
out of
yogurt
a
cottage
dump.
cheese?
Huh?
Isn't Greek yogurt flavored cottage cheese?
Just stop.
I dropped all my fries on the floor.
It's not a bit.
No.
It really is. I heard Greeks like cottage cheese with flavors.
10-second rule.
Is that really not a thing?
Yeah, but the breaker's pretty
Nope.
fucking dirty.
No.
I better send back that engraved bagel cutter. All right, start over.
Sure. 3, 2. There's a we can cut right here, Jerry. When I bring the record up, 3, 2. Steve brought over this Osric Tentacles record. He said it was the first one he'd ever heard.
Well, it wasn't the first album I got, but
first one I heard,
The
for
first
sure.
thing I ever got was a 12-inch EP version of Sploosh, which is on this album, which was the first thing I ever heard from them, and it kind of just hooked me instantly. But this is the album it's on, and that's what we played.
What do you call those guys? Just psychedelic? Neo psychedelia?
I don't know.
How long have they been making music? Like back in the
Don't
90s,
ask me
right?
that. These
Yeah.
albums are from like the 2000s, though. I
I thought you said like late.
But
90s.
they
They're not.
They're not like
old,
young
but they
cats doing this.
Initially, they didn't like have any albums. They would put stuff on cassette. So all the first albums are released on cassette.
Are they pricey?
yeah, they're badass
no
thump.
idea.
They're
What they would also do is people would show up at their practice pad and give them a 90-minute cassette, and they would just start jamming, and then they would give it to them. And so there's those out there. I mean,
So how did you find out about it?
an actual YouTube sidebar. I was watching
really?
something psychedelic or trippy or maybe I don't know what it was, and it was on the sidebar, and I checked it out, and I was like, "Oh, this is really fucking cool." And then when I went to I was going down to my mom's, but I always stop in Greenville to get something to drink, something to eat, or whatever. And there's a record store there that has a coffee shop attached to it. I'm sure someone could tell me what it is, but That's where I found.
down in
That's where I
Weinberger's
found that
territory.
12-inch, and I had seen him in the sidebar, so I of course bought it, and yeah, the rest is history. So I think I've got them. I don't have all the albums, and I don't. Have,
there's tons.
I don't have any of the cassettes, but I've got all of it on my iPod.
They're constantly reissuing stuff. They're pretty steady on their like reissue campaign. It seems like.
Yeah. And he put out an album during the pandemic. It was like Something for the Earth, and it's really good. And it's been that long, so it's, I think when his brother was in the band, he played bass, and I think he kind of lost it or whatever after a while. But that was their best time.
Yeah.
And I think this is part of that.
Really interesting music.
Ed Wynn is
Great musician,
guitarist and keyboard player. But his brother was the bass player for a while. I can't remember his name. It might be on here.
Their album Jurassic Shift came out at the same time as Jurassic Park, and they got big. Oh, really? Oh, that's awesome.
But they always play at the Glastonbury Festival, which is their version of Woodstock, but they fucking did it right, and they do it every year, and it's very successful.
And with way less rape.
Yeah, a lot less rape. So
Nate Bouchard says he's been to that record store / restaurant.
has anybody
in
been to the
Greenville.
Glastonbury Festival? I'd like to know that, because that's
Twice
somewhere I'd
last
love
year.
to go. Because sometimes
Twice.
I think the Cure play that, like everybody plays there. So.
Moron.
What'd you say?
Twice.
Fucking moron over here.
Been to it twice.
Steve pulled this bitch out. Is this a new pickup for you, Steve?
Yeah, his brother Rolly Wins is the name. He does play on the
Rolly?
What? I'm sorry. What were you saying?
Rolly's his name?
Rolly.
said-
R-O-L-Y.
We went to this. Is this a new pickup for you?
I'm gonna say this was a gift from either Scotty. I'm terrible about this because I don't remember.
You could have just
shit.
skipped over that. There's a better way to get in and out of
It was
that.
a VCLT,
Yeah.
not too long ago, and it's like a double or
It's gonna
triple.
be
album?
Scotty.
Is it a triple?
Oh no, Scotty says not I.
Okay, maybe.
Maybe Nate Bouchard.
There you go.
These guys. You gotta,
Thanks, Nate.
Steve, you need to lay off the stuff.
I'm fucking terrible. I'm sorry. I
know.
don't come here to fucking.
You need to lay off the steroids, man.
steroids. Note that shit. He smokes up his fucking nose.
Somebody asked about that earlier.
What, the hot day?
Yeah, how's that?
I ran out. I'm waiting for another.
Is it making you shake that you ran out?
No, but I did get a cold, and I wondered if it was a reaction like, "Where's the hoppe? Where's the hoppe?" Okay,
mean,
fucker.
I'm no chemist, but
Stuff's put up your nose.
probably.
Right? Man,
It was
Steve.
tobacco.
Also, too, for the next
I went on
record,
tobacco.
somebody said
I went on a
something about
tobacco withdrawal.
Johnny Fever in the alcove, so now we got two
Oh, yeah.
fevers.
Oh wow!
Oh, that's
Double the
deep.
fever.
That is so
Nate Bouchard.
freaking
But he's
deep.
not in the
Bouchard.
cool Johnny Fever mode though. He's in like whatever the fuck.
Hope somebody's
teacher?
string
What was it,
caps
teacher?
that.
Police Academy.
You know?
Part 2.
Part 2.
Hubert Hussman.
Howard Hess.
Hubert Hussman. That's what Steve should go to, like old folks' homes. Is Hubert Hussman?
Hello, everybody. Hubert Hussman here.
In my time on the screen, sign
now
autographs.
I will now sing for you. Maybe this will lift your spirits. In My Time of Dying by a band known as Led Zeppelin.
That'd be a great bit actually. Or to do like which one's the birthday boy? A bunch of balloons in an old folks' home, and then sing, "Dig my grave on a snow white hill,
Yeah, any like old country song. You know.
cover me over with sod."
Hey,
Zonkman pulled this whole Dope Lord out here.
brother.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Dope Lord. I don't own any of their vinyl. Do you know anything about this record, Steve? When did it come out?
Last year also.
Last year.
Too
as
many
well?
Steves in this room.
The newest, the newest Dope Lord. Pretty cool stuff, man.
Songs for Satan.
Songs for Satan. Where are these guys out of? Are they
Hell.
Sweden?
Hell. Yeah, I would agree with you. Hell.
The gates of hell.
Psychedelic, stoner, doom. I mean, just fucking balls to the wall. Balls to the
Yes,
wall.
I'm gonna guess they're from Austin.
It's on that heavier side
What do I watch?
of like the modern stoner stuff. It's way more aggressive and
I need my real glasses.
trudging. Trudging. Oh, I reached down for the next record,
That's it.
and that was
That's all what
it.
we played.
I gotta fire up that fucking marbles.
Mike Miller just called a T-shirt
Get the fuck out.
on the right there. No, the kid. Like that was Mike Miller at age 10. Sorry, Mike M at
I
age
don't know.
10.
Come on. You're better than that.
Oh look, it's the little ones coming on the ice.
You're not allowed to watch that, are you?
No, I can't be within 200 yards of that place.
Of the TV? Oh, Christ. On a fucking cracker. Let's get it going. Who wants some marbles action, yeah?
Bravo.
Somebody tripped that kid.
Not championship bowling. We're going marbles on stream.
Nate's trying to vote. I don't think we can vote anymore.
I hadn't figured out how to do the vote yet. Season 50 has arrived.
Speaking of voting, what did y'all think about the election results from this past
No,
weekend?
Jay, we're not doing that.
No derailing, Jay.
Where's my cursor? There we go. We're gonna do a regular race.
How do you feel about the separation between church and state?
Okay. I don't know how to vote.
You hashtag vote, right?
No, it's a new AI or UI.
What happened to the old one?
They just updated and I don't know how to do it. So I'm gonna hit random. Instead of vote, I'm just gonna hit random. That's what we've been doing.
We played this last week.
Played what last week?
Did you do on this format last week?
Correct.
Oh.
Several weeks in a row.
Okay.
Several weeks in a row.
Well, I hadn't been here a lot of weeks lately.
You've been here mostly.
All right, Dope Lord. These guys, I think, from Warsaw, Poland.
Polish band. Okay.
No.
Exclamation point play in the chat, please. Do you
Call that.
Who's this?
They call that Vorsal.
Where's my phone?
Vorsal. That's mine, Steve. Get your hands off my phone, Steve.
Whoa, he's so.
We're gonna fight, Steve.
Oh,
Me and you want to go outside and take our pants off and fight in the yard.
What did he say?
exclamation point.
Steve, that's squish for it. That's funny, Shane.
Oh, that's funny.
That's the
You'll see.
that's the funniest exclamation point I've seen all night, right? Oh, Shane just made a request. God damn it! Get your hands off my phone, Steve.
I don't know where my phone
That's
is.
all right. You don't need it right now.
Oh, he needs to get into marbles.
Have another one, Steve.
Steve's all messed up.
Where, dude? I have no idea.
Might be in the car, actually. I can go get it now. Oh. Yep.
It might be a practical joke, Steve.
Oh, it's practical.
Wait
Like-
for me. Wait for me.
Like
Okay.
life.
I found it. Everything's
longest
good.
practical
Play? Am I doing
joke.
play?
Yes,
Yeah.
just do the exclamation point play and grab Jay's phone again.
Steve.
Get off the fucking.
Steve.
Pause that.
All right, I'm in.
Okay.
Sorry, guys.
All right. Jesus.
I was
Christ.
late to the documentary, and I almost stood up and said, "Sorry, everybody."
Man, Steve.
Ran into a lot of traffic here this evening.
You were
Later
late
on
to
in
your
the
own
crowd.
birth.
All right, let's run this fucking shit. Mary for You owns the track record at 205 and some change.
Well, best of luck.
Sounds
to
like
all
somebody I'm going to be looking up on
players.
Instagram later. We'll check it out.
Hey,
Best of luck.
Don.
Here we go.
Can we all
Will you-
have a
you
virtual
want that-
handshake
hey,
as we
Mike?
start this?
Mike.
Huh?
Are you gonna want that package? It's on the couch.
Yeah.
Will you go get that? You know where it is on the right side of the couch, near the door. Package.
You said package, Steve?
I didn't say package, Steve.
Package Steve.
Package, Steve.
Whoa, whoa,
How about
whoa,
Steve
whoa,
Package?
whoa. This is a crazy one.
Maybe Steve Sack will come back as Steve's package.
These kids suck.
We all hope
Two for
not.
Jilly. Who's for Jilly?
Oh shit. Nate's making some power moves with shower shoes over here.
These kids suck.
There you
Oh,
go.
got past it.
You got a marker?
Yeah, let me check my pocket here, Steve.
No,
I got a-
on the table.
I've got a marker strand.
I want to mark through. My
Oh, the
pocket.
address.
That's a cool logo, though. I want
Got one at home.
to show that. I want to mark through. God damn it, y'all!
I don't know. I'm really in the middle of something right here.
Transitioning live from Mars, but you got a huge race for second right there. Everybody's
Sure.
jockeying for positions. They're
Stop
coming down
that
the hill.
language. What's up? High defamation. That's raw power Eric Bauer, Jay.
That's a really slow turn right there. See if Nesvet can.
Oh, stalled up.
Yeah.
Boom.
Wow. Just passed him. Just like that. Like it was nothing.
Boom.
Now it's going down the bowels.
I'll see the only one with white font.
Well, he's leading.
No. Nate Bouchard's got white font as well.
What about right there?
Whoa, what the hell? Where did Carl come from?
Carl must have dropped and fell.
Other than from his daddy's dick.
Yeah.
That's where Carl came from.
Diddy's dick.
His daddy's dick.
Yeah.
He's on the boat.
Yeah.
Look at this shit. Because Carl's a snowboarder. That's why he's doing well.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Carl's a snowboarder.
Yeah, he
That's
is.
why.
Oh, man, he broke that rock.
Yeah, he did.
Those hard balls.
With his board.
Those balls are made of rock, I guess.
Carl used his bindings.
I bet that created a lot of friction going through there.
It created a lot of fiction, too.
And they just disappear and the...
We create a lot of fiction around here, Jay.
Well, my life is just one big book.
Well, Metal Theologian just landed right in the lumberyard.
This is slow. Right
Oh, look at
here.
this.
Oh, wow, it's a good race.
Boom.
That's a good race.
Oh, that's a good race.
That was a clean, it was a very clean race down the stretch.
That's clean. Obviously these track conditions are not optimal. Then you got to work with what the Lord
snow.
gives you, Jay.
All that snow, it's like we're racing in northern New York or something like that, you know?
What?
All that snow on the track.
Oh, okay.
It snows a lot up there.
Sure.
Or Minnesota or somewhere like that. you
Sure.
know?
Okay.
That was a
winner.
good race, though. Real good race. I enjoyed that. That was, what, 8 seconds off the track record?
No, 30.
30, sorry.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. GG's across that fucking
One
board.
about less than a second. Less than 1 second difference.
Tight grouping.
Very tight race.
I like a nice tight grouping.
So, congratulations.
Yeah, absolutely.
What does he win?
Firm
Congenital
handshake.
heart disease.
Firm handshake. He earns elevated triglycerides.
Time for Dig of the Week.
It is time for Dig of the
I
Week.
can cut this thing off and put it in a bottle and send it to him.
No.
Oh shit!
We got
I
some-
won.
You won. So we got a lot of cool things for Dig of the Week.
Give me your address. I'll put this thing in a bottle and send it to you.
I got digs. I don't think I've showed you. I played
Okay.
them post show. But
I got digs. We also got a fucking box.
You
in
got
the mail.
digs?
cool.
Song fan, that you have
Let's go
digs?
straight into the box.
Put the hit that box.
Is that misused
You
box?
can show the label. Show that cool logo he's got.
Inappropriate.
There ain't no addresses on here?
I covered them.
Okay.
That's what I was looking for.
Oh, wow. I didn't even notice that, dude.
There you go. I did some artwork.
This is from Bill's Box of Sound. And look at that. It's got his own little record player up there on
And
it.
he just showed his whole name. Thanks.
I forgot about dang it twice. It's like Bill. In case you missed it the first time.
Number 1, Razor Sharp.
Yeah, baby. Number 1, raise the shop.
All right,
You're gonna cut yourself.
putting it away.
Yo, you're gonna get another nick in the face, Jay.
You gotta
If I hit Jay's face, that thing's gonna explode.
Oh, can I borrow that knife? Actually,
No.
that reminds me.
No,
Maybe I'll.
absolutely not.
Hey, maybe I'll take that. Also, unlock it if you know what I mean, Big Daddy.
I don't know anything what you mean. And a nice note in here, let's say, Mikey, as promised, some delectable chipness to add to the collection. Recently, a new store opened up in a local mall devoted to nothing but Asian snacks. I was on that like fly on shit, and this is weird and wonderful shit too. So enjoy. Tell me what kind of corn taste this chip gives you. Stay number 1, Razor Sharp. Bill Box of Sound. Also threw in a couple of 45s to spice it up. This guy. This fucking guy over here. Sub up Bill's Box of Sound if you hadn't. An absolute fucking stalwart homie of the program. Oh, look. Haha.
Yeah.
In case of emergency. Some 45 adapters.
All right.
That's fucking
You
awesome.
never know, man. You never know.
See what we got here. What the fuck? Hold that phone. Sweet corn flavored turtle chips. Wow, look at that fucking bag. That may be the best graphics on
Wow.
a chip bag I've ever seen.
Is that
Sweet
comic.
corn. So they're
It
not
looks
not
like-
turtle flavored.
It looks like that turtle.
Are they real turtles?
That my girls, those books. What was that turtle?
Yertle.
No, it's not Yertle.
like turtle skins?
No,
Fuck.
like Melvin or Howard or
It's somebody. Yeah. But there's
Franklin.
Franklin. Franklin. But there was this one book because my daughter was so afraid of lightning. But there's this one book called Franklin and the
Why, Steve? Because it'll
Thunderstone.
kill you? I'm afraid
Sweet
of
corn
lightning
flavor.
too, actually.
All right, I'm gonna hand you guys some shit because it's hard to manage.
So you open these, you
Hey,
said?
while you're doing that,
Yep.
I want to give a shout out. My good friend Faye.
We don't give shout outs.
My good friend Faye, who's she's performing tomorrow with Spindle 45 at Old Nick's. I love her to death, and we enjoy singing together. Hopefully, we'll be doing something this summer.
So this is actual.
She's a badass from Detroit.
Turns out this is actual. This is actual turtles.
No, it's not actual turtle.
It's turtle
Can I hand that
shells.
to you? Thank you. I'm sorry.
and she keeps me in line in life.
Now, hold on. I'm gonna put my glasses on for this. Nice stack of 45s here. Oh wow! Holy shit!
Sweet corn flavor.
I want to
Yeah,
hold your hand.
I've got that one.
I want to totally
And-
eat these tonight.
I saw her standing there.
Yeah, so that's a cool one.
Wait a minute.
Hell
What
yeah!
am I missing?
I've got that one. I bought that one at the
And I mean it.
the digging spot.
What's on the other side?
I want to hold your hand.
What's on the other side?
Steve, you're getting a
Saw her
little
standing there.
close to the mic.
Rod Stewart's "Reason to Believe" and Maggie May.
Oh.
I don't have that one. Believe it or not. I think that
This was in somebody's jukebox, and they put the number 16 on. It was probably the 16th on the.
I'm gonna hand you guys 45.
16.
Help me
I
out.
bet you
Will.
Rod Stewart was 69. I bet
Oh wow, cool. I don't want any. This is the Monkees.
You like-
Take a giant step.
he liked to.
And
fuck
last train to
women.
I'm
Clarksville.
telling everybody this right now. When I retire from work, the only thing I want, I think everybody should take part in it, is a jukebox.
Did you hear the thing? Did you hear the thing?
Right in the middle of something.
The news about the monkeys I heard this week.
Yeah.
Go on.
Take a giant step.
No, they sold their music right
Oh, did they?
Publishing rights
It's the hip thing to do.
The
man.
monkeys,
For a soda
monkeys
machine.
didn't own any of that fucking music.
They swapped it for a soda machine.
I'll meet you at the station.
Roger Miller. I've been a long
Told
time
ya,
leaving.
That's the TV production company.
And Husband and Wives on Smash Records. On Smash.
Nice. Who's that?
Roger Miller.
Roger Miller.
Was the country singer Roger Miller
Roger Miller, the
King of the Road?
he was on speed. Like he would be up all night. Who the fuck does that? He would stay up all night and run around the different bars showing the songs he wrote. You know,
Who
Whoa.
does that? I
Roger
think a
Miller.
lot of people probably.
King of the Road, my friend.
Wilson Pickett. Not only You're So Fine.
Atlantic.
Land of a Thousand Dances. Woo. Baby, baby, baby.
That's number 9 too.
Do the Watusi.
I don't know this. Hot Smoke and Sassafras
Okay. Sassy Frass, huh?
from the Bubble Puppy.
That one sounds very promising.
The bubble.
Hot
puppy.
Smoke and Sassafras, the Bubble
Okay.
Puppy.
I can get on board with that.
And the other side
Look, we're
is
gonna have a set tonight.
Lonely from the Bubble Puppy. What label is this? International artist.
UA.
Yeah.
45 labels are like baseball cards for me.
Isn't that that's
love
the label
fucking
that
shit. Bill, thank you so much, dude. Fucking killer,
the
killer,
Texas
killer
band
shit.
is from.
13th Floor Elevators?
Yeah.
Was that international?
International,
artist?
yeah.
So is that some Texas? Same label as 13th Floor Elevators. What Scott just
International
said.
artist is the movie people, right?
That's how I
That's United
described it.
Artists.
It's like I remember the name. I just
They did
made that
Terminators.
blowing in a
United
pipe
Artists,
sound.
remember?
The Bubble LP, Bubble
Orion.
Puppy LP is sought after? Hell yeah, that sounds fucking dope as shit.
You can't have it. It's number 30 in the jukebox.
Hell
For
yeah.
you, Steve?
All right,
Bill, do you have a jukebox?
He can't hear you.
Why not?
I don't. Oh yeah. I mean, he can hear you.
He can hear me. What the fuck?
You raised your voice like he was in the other room. Bill, can you
Do you have a jukebox?
Bill, can you hear me in Ohio?
This is North Carolina.
This is Lawrence, Kansas. Can anyone hear me? Anyone at all? Name that movie. This is Lawrence, Kansas. Can anyone hear me? Anyone at all?
Is it the one with Jodie Foster when they were trying to contact SETI?
Oh gosh.
The man that says it is Bill does not have.
Is this, oh,
Bill says what?
is this from the Tornado movie?
Twister?
No.
Damn.
It's okay. The person that says it is John Lithgow.
Oh,
Harry
it's
and the
Buckaroo
Hendersons.
Banzai.
Harry and the
No?
Hendersons.
It's that split personality movie.
It also has Jason Robards
Jesus.
and Steve Guttenberg, who's right behind us right now.
Steve Guttenberg.
John Lithgow, Steve.
Yeah, Nate Bouchard got it
What
What
is
was
it?
it?
the day after.
Oh, that TV movie?
Yep. The scariest movie ever made. Speaking of which, I'm reading a book now called 1 Second After that is pretty similar to that, but it's about an EMP. It is fucking fantastic and scary. It leaves. I've never read a book to where I'll put it down and I'm like,
This shit could happen.
I got that feeling like when I saw Requiem for a Dream for the first time and the movie ended and I was just kind of sitting there like this. You know, it was one of those, like that book does that to me.
You know, it really does.
What up, Frank?
What's the one with Ian McGillan? Not Ian McGillan. The other Irish.
Ian Mackay.
Win the toilet to get the heroin. The Irish.
Steve?
We telling heroin?
That one's the one that makes me sit there and go,
Oh, Train Spotting.
Train Spotting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Felt that way after I read Holy Blood, Holy Grail. I'll put that next on the list. Sure.
I felt that way when I watched
What you got,
Adam
Steve?
Sandler trying to play in a drama movie.
Oh, my God. Oh, you talking about digs? My
Yeah,
digs?
that
It
is
just
some digs.
scared me.
Okay, I'll do some digs. So I think. Fuck. Hold on.
I've got a stack. So
Steve's got a code brown.
Code brown.
A code,
Well, anyway, the first
code
thing I'll
yellow.
do is talk about. You want to switch places there, bud?
Not really, but yeah, we can. Steve, sure. Take over. Just take over.
It's my segment, man.
Take over.
Can I at least not move into the chair when it's my segment?
Just take over, Steve.
We talked about this in the meeting. So, at the TV station, we're all going to be forced to go home or at least most of us will be forced to go home and work from home for a while because they're doing a huge renovation. We just had our 70th anniversary, and they want to do some renovating, and so everything's going to change. I'll probably have to go home, but so everything, the base, they're throwing away all the stuff that normally I would never throw away.
Right. I mean, I'm like that about a lot of
So my car right now, because I haven't unloaded, I don't know where to put it all. I've got like stage lighting. I've got we used to use, cans and quartz halogen gels or quartz halogen lights, and we would use a lot of colored gels and do all kinds of things. So I've got a buttload. I don't know how many rolls of gels that range from all the colors you can think of, and different shades of red, different shades of blue, but also a ton of neutral density that you can put on windows if you're shooting out and there's outside sun. Tough spun, which is great Tough spun's great if you have harsh lighting. You can put tough spun; it just diffuses it really well.
Thanks, dude. Get yourself one.
Black wrap, black wrap.
Oh, where's your black
really
wrap lyrics?
Pinpoint the light you want with black wrap. It's kind of like when Salvador Dali did his thing with a piece of aluminum foil. You shape it however you want.
Is that black wrap?
No, that's not black wrap.
Oh.
But today, somebody came by from engineering and gave me these two. This is from Sony. It's XD Cam. In the 2000s, we used this Sony product, Sony XD Cam, which was basically it was basically like a Blu-ray that was encased in a little hole. And there's tons of them, and no one knows what to do with them. But now I think the only one that we had left this one, which is great because you can actually pull up the clips and it has a screen so you can actually watch whatever the hell's on the disc.
Oh, Aaron said he wants some gels.
Okay, we'll talk. I got tons. Ow, shit. So yeah.
Hell yeah.
There might be some more shit that I can get out if Aaron's interested.
You get me a tape machine.
We've already ditched those. 1-inch players, 2-inch machines, 3/4 inch beta.
Those are like.
Those are all gone.
How many records you got, Steve?
Oh, I'm sorry. Where are my records? Oh, they're right here.
That's a great way to start. We're off to a great start.
What records?
Mike is such a professional, y'all.
I'm just re-racking.
It's a hard man to work for. Let's see what we got here. So I went to this antique mall. You know, our honey hole moved from Winston to Greensboro. And so I've followed it over there one day and went over there. And I don't think I've showed these, but we'll show them now. And if it's a repeat, I do apologize for that.
But we never remember anything that happens.
I do remember playing some of it after the show, but we didn't talk about it.
Okay.
So I kind of went really some odd angles on it because there was some cool stuff. I got this Jimmy Rogers record. It's called Jimmy the Kid.
Huh.
He's like an early, country music.
Yeah, I like Jimmy Rogers.
This one's really cool. Me and Mike made a video about it after the show one night, but I don't think we ever showed it.
I have no fucking.
This is an Ike and Tina Turner record from.
I remember you opening the thing up.
It's still early 70s, and it's funky as hell. It's really good. It's got that one song that she sings. It's called the album's called "Let Me Touch Your Mind."
Okay.
And it's a great album.
You want to do the gatefold thing?
Well, I don't want to because it's one of those like creative gatefolds. So you want to go to that camera or this one?
Do it on
I think this will be better.
Yeah, it gives you space.
So this is the front, and this is the back, and the back's got some really cool pictures of Tina. It looks digitized like it's a TV thing or whatever.
It's almost got a Warhol kind of thing going on.
Yeah, it does. 4 Tinas. But then you open it up to get to the record, and they all open up like origami. My wife is excellent with origami. She would probably love this, but as a record collector, this really pisses you off, especially when you try to get it in the bag. Me and Mike made a video, and we're gonna post it if I can find it. And it's me explaining this.
But you got to keep that on the back and put it in a sleeve.
But it's United Artists. I forget what year, 72. So it's still in that era,
Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah. Here's an album, a jazz album. Johnny Hodges and Wild Bill Davis, Mess of Blues.
I've got a lot of Wild Bill Davis. That's kind of that early...
it's on the Verve.
That's that early...
featuring Kenny Burrell.
Really?
Yep.
Is it on the black and silver or yellow?
Black
and silver. Okay.
Everybody.
That's awesome.
Oh, there you go. That was a nice little find. Another different angle, Buddy Holly. It's a compilation called Peggy Sue.
That's nice.
This is from '85.
I fucking love Buddy Holly.
But it's got so many great songs on it. I just thought, well, this would be great to pick up. Dude, they actually had a bunch of Buddy Holly records.
I posted this article in the Discord this week, actually, but it was a great article where Buzz from the Melvins was talking about his favorite guitar players of all time, or bands in general. And one of the things he brought up was Buddy Holly.
Right.
And he was saying, and I thought it was fucking brilliant. It is like the fucking blueprint for a 3-piece rock and roll band.
Yeah.
Is Buddy Holly and Crickets. Like that's how you do it. Literally, like kind of that's laid the groundwork for all those 3-piece bands. Like
this was actually the biggest disappointment for me from what I got that day. It's Leslie West with Jack Bruce, and I was like, oh,
sounds great.
Sounds great, but this era is like 80s, I think.
Is it not West, Bruce, and Lang? It's not.
No, it's Leslie, Jack, and Joe.
But it's just called Leslie West.
Who's Joe? Is that Joe?
What year is that? 84? How much you want for that record?
You can have it. I'm gonna give it to you because you know why. So let me say something. Let me see what a wonderful guy Zonkman is. Zonkman has been, I think, to every fucking show we had at Palmetto, right?
No, I missed the first one where Aaron Griffin was.
But-
there.
Take it, then don't give it to him.
No, man.
He missed the first one.
I really don't like this album, to be honest. I just don't like the sound of the instruments and the tone and the instrument and the amps they're using and the effects they're using. I don't like any of that shit. I want them to play like what they played back then.
Right, the 70s.
Yeah.
I've got the legendary Leslie
But
West
no,
album.
please, thank you, and thank you for coming to the shows. I really appreciate it.
Oh, yeah.
We,
No, thank you.
as great as the show was, and we had a show last Saturday at Palmetto and Walnut Cove. It was fantastic. I thought it was a good performance.
A great set, yeah.
Did you do the big video
However,
stuff again?
fucking no, because my guy couldn't be there, and I didn't want to deal with it, so I just left our animated logo up. But the crowd sucked. I mean, I got a bunch of folks to come up, and that as many as that came is about as many as you will get to travel out of their town to go to another town to do this.
Yeah.
But what was disappointing was the local crowd that should have came, because I don't think there were any fucking chicken stews, and if you have a chicken stew in Stokes County, your gig is fucked. And I told those people, I said, when we put on the next show, you need to have a chicken stew. I don't want they buy us all these pizzas to have in the back. I said, I don't want the pizzas, just fucking have a chicken stew.
Sure.
But so the Stokes County folks didn't come. I gave that place about 6 months. So.
I always had this idea back in the day, like for when Somewhere Else Tavern was open.
I got a couple more.
Is take like a fucking. Let me do a group. I'll do a group of something.
Okay.
Which
yeah,
is
I got these
3
today.
records, which
These
is
are
the same
mine. These
artist.
are recent anyway.
But yeah, I wanted to do like a taco truck or something, like a burger truck.
Yeah.
In Somewhere Else's parking lot.
Mm-hmm.
You would have made a fucking killing up there. Bunch of drunk like metal and punk heads. Are you kidding me? Anyway, so back when I'm digging way back here. Back when Scotty came up here to visit, and we went to your show.
Yeah.
The next day, me and Scotty met up with Aaron Griffin and the Zonk Man down at Hippo Records in Greensboro, and I showed some of that stuff last week. I've got some great 7-inch
Seems like
stuff in
such
there.
a long time ago.
It was. But I got some great 7-inch stuff, and I showed some of the stuff I got last week. There were a lot of those random punk bands that were like $3 for full ass LPs. They're all right down there. They're like, and I didn't know most of them, or maybe none of them, and they're all good in their own way. Then $3. I mean, that's fucking thrift store prices, for fuck's sake. In that same hall, I'm still finishing out the large record hall. I still hadn't touched the 7 inches from that dig. We'll do that probably next week unless something comes up. But one of the things I found in there was this band called SWA, which I wasn't familiar with. You know these guys?
SWA?
SWA.
SWA. I've seen
This
that.
is Sex
name.
Doctor, and what
I've
really,
seen that name.
because a lot of those, what I was buying, and I showed last week, a lot of those were, they were more modern day punk bands. Some of them kind of fell on the side of like more of that kind of rock and roll vibe, kind of rockabilly or like garagey sound, and some of it was like almost like pop punk, like kind of had like a No Effects type sound. A couple of them were like that, but all of them good. These were the only ones in that stack that I really noticed that were from like back in the day. And what really drew me to that, like that one, right there, and also
show the label. It's cool. Sex Doctor.
well, this is what got me. This is on SST.
What?
And I'm like, you telling me these? And these were $2.99. No, I'm sorry, $3.99. These were $3.99, and SST. And I'm like, cool. I didn't know jack fuck about them, so I got that one. I got another one here called XC3. Looks like this.
Oh, by the way, there's an extra jackets.
Fantastic.
Bonus.
So this is also on SST. And the other one, I got another one. This is the last one they did, which is ended up being like, I think 91 or something like that. It's called Volume. Cool looking covers. And I dig these records. I've played them quite a bit. They're a little bit different, but if you notice right here, Charles Dukowski. Motherfucker from Black Flag.
Really?
And I guess it was like he had done another solo project like previous to this, like after Black Flag and shit, and then like came back over this, and this is, I'm just going to read you what it says because I didn't know anything about them until today when I wanted to say something about the band. All I know is I played it and I'm like, oh, this is cool. It was a little more, it's not like a hardcore punk band. It's almost kind of new wavy. But it says, pronounced SWO, actually. It's pronounced SWO.
Whoa.
American band originally started as a concept defined by Chuck Dukowski, former bassist of Black Flag, when he was a member of the band. It goes into the theory of like why they named it that or whatever. But this is the statement that I wanted to read. SWO has the dubious distinction of being considered the worst band to ever record for SST to many label aficionados. In one of the fanzine articles, Steve Albini claimed that among the worst things a person could do was listen to SWO. However, other came to the band's defense, and anyway, but I picked them up, and I dig them. I think they're pretty cool, especially if I'm not going to spend $20 on these records, but for $4, I think they're pretty fucking cool. So yeah. I thought that was hilarious after all this, and that just goes to show you, because if I would have read that first and then walked in there, I would have been like, nah, man, that's the worst record ever on SST. And they were like, oh, you heard it? And I'd have been like, nah, but I read this thing, or I may not have said that out loud, but I would have had that in my head.
Right.
But I went in there just not knowing jack fuck all about it and ended up liking the records, and then everybody else says, oh, it's the worst ones. It's like, I don't think so. I mean... Or maybe the label is just that fucking great. It's like somebody saying Born Again is the worst Black Sabbath record. Yeah, but it's still better than 99% of any metal record that came out.
Right.
So, Anyway.
You done?
No, I still got some more.
I'll do 2 more.
Sure, do 2 more.
So today I went to Underdog and talked to Jonathan for a while, and I saw... I actually went back and got this one. I wasn't going to get it, and then I thought, you know what? There are a lot of bands where you kind of want their music, but I don't want to start buying all the records. And for me, a greatest hits album's great because I'm not down. I'm not totally like thinking, it's not great. You got to have the original, or whatever. It's Foo Fighters' greatest hits.
Foo Fighters
in a near mint condition for Jonathan, so it's fucking perfect.
That's great. I don't own any Foo Fighters on vinyl. It's the first show I ever saw live, and I love so much of their stuff, and I just really passed the first album, which is incredible. Obviously, I didn't seek it out. I don't know why. I don't know what turned me off to make me stop actively buying their records.
But this is what I actually bought that, when I first went in there. And I didn't buy the second one until I went over to Smoky Shay's, and they found out that these really good gummies were actually half price. So I thought, well, I got extra money. So I went back to Underdog and got the Foo Fighters album.
Turns out my drugs were less money than I thought, so I'm going to buy some more records.
So I got this.
Only on Girl Man Record Night we hear shit like that, folks.
It was a Record Store Day 2018 release. It's Blue Cheer's 67 demos. And it says down here, producer's note, this is a recording of the long-lost Blue Cheer demo tape broadcast on KCAN FM in San Francisco. Phasing and tape speed issues have been corrected, but this recording remains as rough and raucous as Blue Cheer themselves.
I want to say Mr. Bizarro may have did this on one of his albums.
The entire 20-minute recording lives on one side of the LP. To best emulate the KCN experience, we suggest you play this loud.
Sure. Why wouldn't you?
That's what it looks like.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's there's a couple of those like later Blue Cheers that I'm not like actively seeking because I know it's a little different.
Beat Rocket record.
But that is something I would like to have.
It says, the 67 procreation that birthed heavy metal.
Man, the demos. Yeah, that's fantastic.
What do you got?
Oh, so in that same dig, I got 2 more from that dig than something else. 2 from the same band. I wish I had more information about. I should have looked up more about it. But I asked Scotty, and he said he had bought some 7 inches from these guys, and he was like, okay, like he wasn't like over the moon about it or whatever. But again, these were $2.99 a piece for full ass albums. It's a band called Mind Spiders. I don't know if you guys know Mind Spiders or not.
Inhumanistic.
So they're kind of like a garagey punk, post-punk band or something like that from the 20 teens, I would say. See, the shape-shifting brand of garage punk pop, brainchild of Mark Ron, formerly of Denton, Texas punk Marked Men. And I guess he went on to do a lot of this shit here. But yeah, Dirt Nap Records, correct. So this one here is called Inhumanistic. Pick that up for $2.99. A year on that. I see the copyright, I don't see the year. Sure. Looked cool enough, $2.99. It's kind of a no-brainer. Also, another Mind Spiders. Furies. Same kind of deal. Also, Dirt Nap Records.
I like that logo.
But yeah. Also dig this. I mean, it doesn't blow me away, but it's pretty cool shit for $2.99.
Free download.
The Marked Men are cool. I have to check that out. Mind Spiders are super good. Hell yeah. Yeah, I've dug this. I need to go back and listen. I don't think I barely listen to these, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Because I've been inundated with so many like new records that it's been a little overwhelming, and it's hard to remember where I got stuff and like, you know, what I've listened to tough and what I hadn't, and I need to go back and revisit those.
Gotta slow down, man.
Yeah.
Slow down.
And finally,
The train.
shouts to the fucking homie. I got that fucking Ryan Kidd EP. Woo. I love, what a great low-key way to do, like it's just in a profile jacket, but put a sticker on it. Hello, my name is Ryan Kidd. That's fucking awesome. Human B-Side Records. This is Ryan Kidd, VC member. You know him from Doctor and the Kid. I've learned so many fantastic, hang on, let me show this other thing. I've learned about so many fantastic punk bands from this cat. He was in a band called the Disconnects back in the day. What was the name of his other band? The Undead. The first time he's like got back in the studio in a really long time. And I was just talking to my mom about this. I love these like do-it-yourself punk rock inserts like this. Mm-hmm. Actually, I've got my mom working on drawing me one right now for a little music project I got coming up in the future.
Little teaser there.
A little teaser.
A deep tease.
And look at that.
Whoa. That's cool. Mark Ramone.
Just like the self-title.
Let me see that.
And it also features our pal Dr. October, who's on some of these tracks as well. What number do I have? Where does it say the number? Say it on that?
Let me see it. No.
I don't know. I don't know
Let
what
me
it
look
says.
on. Let me look on it.
You look. I can't see shit.
I'll tell you.
But yeah, really happy to pick that up. Support a motherfucker that's picking them up and putting them down. We love the kid up in this motherfucker. So yeah, it's on the back.
There you go. 22 out of 125.
Number 22.
Number 22 out of 125.
Oh yeah, there we go. And it's got a little note. What does it say in there from the kid?
It says, go fuck yourself.
Wait.
It says, thanks, you rule, Ryan Kidd.
Hell yeah.
With a little, look at that. That's cool. It's like a photo with photo paper.
I don't know what the fuck is that?
Show it. You tell me.
Or would it be this way?
No, I think it's the other way.
You think?
Nope, that's it. It's like a bag over his head. It's like like the unknown comic, but not.
Yeah. Really cool. But yeah, it's cool. Dr. October. You're talking about Finnish. Dr. October's Finnish, and he lives in Turkey, I believe. So I guess they may have recorded some stuff and shipped some tracks back and forth. I doubt they were in the same fucking studio. Pretty cool. Oh yeah, thank you, Shane, for dumping that. Yeah, really cool stuff. Straightforward.
This was really written with a pen.
Hell yeah.
This was really written with.
Oh
a pen.
yeah.
It's not a print.
Yeah.
That's really fucking cool.
Yeah, I love everything about this shit. I really do.
Whoa!
And it's just good old fucking rock and roll. I mean, it's just solid ass rock and roll, man. And I was really happy. It's funny because it's another one of those times I'd been interested in it and just kind of shit got in the way or whatever. And I'm watching their show one Saturday night. May have taken a little trip to Gummy Town. You know what I'm saying? We're all growing up here.
I don't know where that might be.
And he was like, yeah, I think there's a few copies still left. And like while I was like, oh shit. And I opened up
Really?
another tab. And it said 5 left. I think he said 5 left or something like that. So I went on there and was like, boop, 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 and like ordered it. I've ordered a few records like that.
Note to self: always just keep 5 in the inventory.
Yeah.
In the wheelhouse.
I think there's 5 left. Fuck! I gotta get on that.
Yeah, that's dude. The Melvins did a whole reissue can with a couple of records, and the hype sticker was "Get this now. Once this is gone, it'll be gone forever" or something like that. And I was like, "Oh fuck!" I think my Nude with Boots said that, so I was like, "Oh, I gotta buy it." But anyway, I guess that was dig of the week. Boom,
Yeah,
boom.
that was a good dig.
Good digs.
Oh wait, I got one more thing.
Jesus Christ!
One more thing. So, and all that shit of
Oh my God!
all that shit of like they were getting rid of stuff in the basement. There's this one thing down there on the shelf that it was hard to explain why it was there, but I think I know why it was there, and I'm gonna give it to you. And this was it's like this outfit that you put on. It's a full body suit, and the face you put it on this way. And so I can see what's going on, but I'm basically
Sure.
you can basically key yourself out or whatever.
So now it's gonna smell like
you
Hoppe.
or you things look like a fucking weirdo. But anyway, I want you to have this.
Okay.
At some point, we need to do something with this.
Because that's chroma key green, folks.
Well, that's not actually ultra green, but it is chroma key green.
Yeah.
I mean, you can chroma key any color.
Well, you can.
You just choose a color that's not very popular.
Said, "Oh sweet, you can make shit fly around." Yeah, like my nuts.
These nuts.
Nightman.
So yeah, I want to make sure you got that.
That's my Nightman suit.
And I think
Sit over somewhere.
to solve this, we have this friend. His name is Steve Pickard.
Sure.
Used to work with us, and I think he worked with Aaron as well.
He worked Aaron downstairs.
But we had a Halloween party, and I recall Steve Pickard walking around the party, or you didn't know who he was because it's a full body suit and you can't see his face. I'm pretty sure it was Steve Pickard, and I think he wore this suit.
Huh.
It may have not been washed since then. I went as the Cheerwine Bear. We used to we had a Cheerwine sponsor for our Friday Night Football show, and they sent us this bear costume that some of the male cheerleaders or whoever would put on for the late night show we would do, and so it sat in the basement. And I took it for the Halloween party. I went and put on the Cheerwine costume, and Boss Man was my boss at the time. We all know Boss Man, and he pulls up with his now wife. But they come walking in, and I just finished putting on the costume. I'm standing there as a fucking sponsor's outfit, the Cheerwine Bear. I'm just like, "Hey, what's up?" And he looks at me, and as cool as he was, I think it wasn't, he kind of like looked down like I did not fucking see this.
I'm sure he wished he did.
But anyway, I think that's where this costume comes from. I think Steve Pickard wore it.
I was looking for my costume. It's in here somewhere.
What are you looking for? Oh, from that night. You were the bandit, I believe.
Oh, there's the same.
Oh, yep. You show that?
Yeah. This is the one Steve wore. This is me wearing it.
Is that you?
Yeah.
That's a nice belt.
Yeah, it is.
Hey, you.
Yeah, that's me.
Is it?
Yeah.
You were very svelte back then.
Adderall.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's 6:30. I need to go home. I know. That's cool. Yeah, but
God, this tastes so good. Damn, I wish I could find.
Your bandit costume?
Yeah, it's up there somewhere.
I know.
Now it's. See that I have to tell myself not to.
Oh, whoa, go up. You're wearing the hat. No,
What?
you had the hat on.
Yeah. Wait. I gotta look one more place. Hold on. I know.
But oh, I saw the bandit.
Where'd you see the bandit?
Go down. One more. Right in there. Yeah, there he is. He's right there.
Oh yeah.
So you not?
That's when he died.
What about?
That's when he died.
I saw you wearing the hat again.
Let's see if there's a photo of me.
We're looking on MySpace right now.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. You found it. Y'all check this shit out. Yeah, baby.
That was it.
Come on now.
Yeah. all that time just for that.
No, it was well worth it. Well worth the wait, y'all. Well worth the wait.
Okay.
Worth the wait.
Anyway. Let's take a quick commercial break, come back with a Soda Speaking Chip Chat. We got to try Bill's
Did
fucking
you have
chips.
any gigs?
I'm good.
You good.
We got to try Bill's chips.
I got a soda.
You got a soda?
I do.
Okay, I got a backup soda.
I don't give a fuck.
No. It's a backup.
We're doing my soda.
Yeah.
We put it on hold last time.
All right, appreciate you
Which
guys.
we had a great soda from Carl.
No, call him out. Fuck you, Carl.
I stole
for bringing
one.
shit.
I have one at home. I took it with me because you guys went to bed and I stayed up.
New graphic. You guys name what movie this is from. Scotty doesn't count. Do you know, Steve? You don't even know, do you, Steve? We'll be right back. Grown Man Record ought to be back in a minute. Stick around. We're having an issue, folks. It's all right. We're having an issue.
I'm gonna do this as an OBS. I'm gonna go ahead and open it.
We're having an issue.
What's the problem? No commercials?
It won't load.
You're gonna go straight to the show?
I mean,
Is there anything that'll load?
let me see if I can find something that'll load.
Like a video?
I got something.
Oh, you gotta show the
Here we go.
south of the border. Did you show that stuff? You didn't show that.
Jerry Belson or Jerry Davis?
You gotta show that.
Davis.
Why?
It's OBS.
Better name.
Belson,
Oh, that's good.
Why?
because it's a B.
Jerry Davis.
Why?
I just think he's underrated. Jerry Davis.
Why Jerry Davis?
I have no idea who those people are, and so I just picked one.
Jerry Belson because it starts with us first.
Jerry Davis,
Why?
because it's the second one.
Jerry Belson or Jerry Davis?
I don't know who either of those are.
Yes, you do. Pick one.
Jerry Belson or Jerry Davis? Jerry Davis?
Jerry Belson or Jerry Davis?
Jerry McBride.
Why? He's my boss. Yeah, I just got one question for you. Jerry Belson or Jerry Davis?
Jerry Davis.
Why?
I like the last name.
Okay.
Yeah.
Were you still gonna use the back?
All right.
I'm gonna have to hold it.
You gotta hold
I'm
it.
just gonna have to hold it.
You gotta hold it. Sorry, folks. The commercial tape machine got clogged up with something. We're getting word from our technical team that Zonkman may have tried to toast a peanut butter sandwich in there earlier. The tape machine may have a couple of problems. We're gonna look into it. You can rest assured we're gonna look into that. But for now,
Yeah,
we're back.
exactly.
Let's everybody calm down. What's up, Sean? I see the beat stylist up in this mug. That's funny, right as we start playing the Belson and Davis. We've not played that in a long fucking time.
Yeah, it was a good
Yeah.
recovery.
I'd like to have a shot before we get into this. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just doing a little OBS, but we won't talk about that till we get to that segment.
Okay. So we're going into a little so to speak action, and so Consuelo.
Did him at tequila in the freezer? In my little.
I bought a soda today that just to have as a
I
backup.
don't need a lime.
May have done it, may have not have done it. But
Thank
Steve
you.
said he came strong with something tonight with a soda.
Yeah, it's something I've had for a little while. I won't
Okay,
go
even
ahead and do
better.
it.
Even better. So we'll fucking take that intro.
We spoof.
Okay.
Oh God.
Sure. Is that a nut burp?
That was a legume burp.
I'm doing this. Let's do this shot. Oh my God.
All right, let's do a shot.
Sure.
Skål.
Skål. Gotta stay hydrated. Take you a sip of water, everybody. Yeah, so to speak. So, like I said, it's all you. What you got?
Oh, I got this Mountain Dew soda.
Oh.
It came out recently. I think within the past month. Called Purple Thunder.
That was Mishu's nickname in high school.
It's a purple. You can see the light. It's a purple drink.
We got regular stuff.
I will say
purple
this
stuff. Sunny D.
I grabbed me a Diet Mountain Dew on the way over here from your local Murphy USA up the corner here.
Yeah, why wouldn't you?
But they had the option to add some lemon. All the other
Mountain Dew.
Other flavors were out. Fucking yeah, it's really good. So
it tastes like a sun drop.
Mountain Dew is an orange soda. If you didn't know that,
Right? Yeah.
And I think here's what I think Mountain Dew needs to do: stay within their radius. Lemon and other citrus more flavors. It's really fucking good. But apparently this is a berry plum flavor.
Oh, plum is my second favorite
Has a
fruit.
purple look.
Carlin.
Yeah.
Carlin it or what?
Is this for you?
Yeah.
Plum is my second favorite fruit. Who knows what my number one favorite fruit is?
Apple.
Nope. Anybody? Chat? Who knows what my favorite fruit is?
Pear.
That's number 3.
Your favorite fruit?
Yep.
Pineapple?
No, that's up there.
Oh, whoa.
It reminds me of something.
Tomato?
Yeah.
No, I hate tomatoes.
No.
I love
I don't hate them.
I love
I really don't eat tomatoes.
Well, there's a difference between tomatoes and fucking tomatoes. And there's when you get real good tomatoes.
I grew up eating them out of the field, just pulling them right off the vine and eating them. I'd with some salt, and a tomato sandwich. I like. But nowadays, if a burger's got tomatoes on it, I'm telling them to hold the tomato. First of all, it doesn't belong on a fucking hamburger.
Well,
but
it's a terrible tomato, probably.
But
if you get a beefsteak, like a really nice one that makes your fucking sores in your mouth just explode, nothing like it.
Oh my God.
I almost had purple snot.
I'm serious though, man. A good Indiana tomato from like in the June, July era. Heaven on earth.
No.
Okay, what did that soda taste like?
My favorite fruit, by the way, is nectarine.
Nectarine.
Yeah.
That's like a sour peach that never.
It's like a hard peach.
Not got juicy.
I like a hard nectarine.
Peach that not got juicy.
Like
that's my description.
And I love peaches. Peaches would probably be number 4 or 5. Except everybody likes big juicy peaches. Oh, it's running down my chin. No, I like them to about break your fucking teeth out. Same with nectarine. I like a crunch. I want a nectarine to crunch like an apple. Same with a plum. Same with a pear. It should feel like a potato when I'm eating it, but magically be sweet when I try to swallow it. Nobody clip that. Do me a fucking favor. Yeah, back to this soda. It's good. It's very sweet, obviously, for a full flavored Mountain Dew. And I think it reminds me mostly of like a Chili Willy, like thawed out, that you squirt in your mouth.
So apparently
like
the flavor taste is very similar to
I taste great.
Some Game Fuel. The berry flavor of Game Fuel.
Okay.
That's what I think they're trying to do is grab that market.
Well, they had the Game Fuel and they discontinued it.
Right.
Game Fuel is a Mountain Dew product that they discontinued.
Okay. I
But it
like
says
kind of grape and
it says
orange.
Purple Thunder
I
is
taste
a
grape.
Purple Thunder is a berry plum flavor of Mountain Dew, and has a purple look, partly having a comparable tasting flavor and color to that of Game Fuel.
Is the ha in there?
Electrifying berry flavor.
Was the ha in there?
I added that.
Okay. All right. That's
I embellished.
Okay. Well, again, I'll reiterate. To me, it tastes like a grape chili willy, like thawed out that you just squirt in your mouth.
Yeah.
It's because it's a very intense, sugary, syrupy, sweet grape to me.
What's the one that's got the bear on the logo? It's the little ice balls that you add. You pump your own flavor into. Slush puppy.
We were talking about
fucking slush puppies, man. That's the shit.
We were talking about that on the Sunday
You could
show.
double it up, like.
Steve, we did an entire segment on slush puppies.
Where was I?
This week on the show. I think it was the Sunday show.
Oh, okay. I don't come back
because
I might come this Sunday.
Well, more about that lately. But the here's because I think Shane said the same thing that in middle school for me there was a slush puppy machine in our middle school cafeteria. So for an extra for an extra 50 cents when you get your lunch, you could get you a slush puppy.
Oh,
and it was slush puppies had the multiple pumps. You got your like base out of the thing, then you squirted like whatever.
You went and got your ice balls and you pumped your squirt in there.
But here's the thing. This is my little trick, and I told everybody the other day.
Pump your squirt.
Something that I realized because I did this for a whole year and this or 3 years really. Eventually, I stopped putting the syrup in there and just got the fucking slush out of the thing.
That's sweet.
It's apple.
Apple?
The base is apple. And I liked it more than the squirt in there.
Oh.
Apple more than squirt. Fever has that pump motion down. Jesus Christ. Well, we lost like 20 viewers in like 45 seconds. Yeah. So yeah, final verdict. It's
Dude, just start doing like
it's good.
Mountain Dew with lemon.
Yeah.
It's really good.
I'm not kicking that out of bed, but I don't think it's revolutionary.
Not as good as that.
Like that Major Melon, when they brought that out, that knocked my fucking socks
But
off.
here's an idea I had tonight.
Okay.
I've shared with you already. I want to share now with our audience.
Okay.
Mountain Dew margarita. Like a frozen?
Yeah. I'm a frozen margarita guy.
That would be the adult beverage aisle.
That would be really, really goddamn good.
This is kind of popular now, and I've never tried one. But if I go to a fancy cocktail place, I'm going to be seeking this out.
What
is a cucumber and jalapeno margarita?
God, I'm so glad you said in jalapeno margarita, because I think you stopped at cucumber and you said I was looking for a cucumber. I'm like, okay,
cucumber and jalapeno margarita.
Nice.
Yeah, I want to try it.
What is it about cucumber?
I don't like this line of.
It's always been my favorite vegetable. Is it a vegetable?
Sure.
It doesn't give you a whole lot of like.
It's a vegetable.
But it's always.
I eat a lot of cucumbers.
Like my grandma, whenever I stayed at my grandmother's, she'd always cut me like they had a huge garden.
Yeah, I always grew up with
she would cut me like a half of a cucumber. I'd eat it like an apple. I mean, I just love cucumber.
I was talking about tomatoes earlier. I did the same thing with cucumbers.
I don't just so much love people that pickle cucumbers. I don't care for that. I just want the cucumber.
I like it.
I like it all, both.
Vinegar and onions.
That's what I'm saying. They
my
pickle.
Mom does that.
Pickle.
Yeah.
I'd rather just have it.
That's like the table pickle.
I'd just
like
rather
you just do
have
that
it
day
as a
of.
piece
It's not
of,
like putting a jar and sit on the shelf. You ever had those?
What?
Where you just do
the half ones?
No. Where you do like cucumbers and onion, and some people put tomatoes and some vinegar and shit. Yeah. But you just do it on the table, like there.
Right.
You don't put it in a jar
fresh.
and put it up. Yeah. That's good.
It's like an antipasta. Hey.
Sure. Yeah. We don't talk that way around here.
Okay.
It's just cucumbers.
So anyway, Mountain Dew, it's not that good.
Let's get a little bit into that fucking.
I might mix it with my other one though.
It'd be a good
some
mixer.
liquor in there.
You put some liquor in it. Now we're talking. I
got my tequila.
We're talking another.
I got a bottle of añejo for my good friend Jill for my birthday.
Pickles over cucumbers. I like them both. And I like the half pickles, the half sours. I like that too.
Yeah, those are good.
You know what I've been doing? Actually, I got back to basics.
I'm a bread and butter man, but I do like the half
sours.
Half sours.
Dude, I had this stuck in my head forever. And I told the people that hang out with us during the week while we're playing games and shit, I wanted to go back and get a shrimp ring like I've been doing. You know, we gamble the shrimp rings here, but that came from me eating fucking shrimp rings a lot and in its entirety very quickly, I might add. I once ate an entire shrimp ring in one song on Mr. Berzaro's stream.
Really?
Yeah.
How big was a shrimp ring?
For 4 people?
Really?
It was a lot of shrimp. I was eating them 2 at a time. They were big too.
It wasn't a punk song, was it?
Huh?
I mean, punk songs are like 2 minutes. 2 minutes.
It was okay. Let's say it's a 5-minute song.
Okay.
I ate the entire
like a
shrimp.
Marillion song.
I ate the whole thing. But no, I got it stuck in my craw like shrimp and pickles. I'm like, I think that would be good together. Cocktail sauce, you know, like that whole vibe together. But when I ended up going and doing it last week, I had pickles here. So instead, I got jalapeno stuffed olives. Jalapeno stuffed olives and cocktail shrimp is the fucking tits. So much that I bought some more to do it tomorrow night as well.
Really?
Yeah.
What's your favorite for Sunday?
No. That's when I have my Saturday special time.
No.
That's when Mike reevaluates everything late Saturday night, which is how I end up sending messages to people, and I'm like, wait a minute. But anyway, let's get into this stuff. What is up, Noisy Beast? Chip chat.
Potato chips. How my mom does.
That's right. And the man, the myth, the legend in that fucking video, Bill sent us some chips tonight. And what was this? Let me get this snooze out of my mouth. And we'll kill this beer and I'll put the snooze in the bottle. Everybody stand by.
Before we get to that,
yeah,
I will announce this open bag special. It's not a chip. It's peanuts. But it's the Lay's Sabritas label, which is like the Hispanic.
Don't be getting all fucking Latin and shit.
Hispanic target market. Sabores auténticos con la calidad y tradición de Sabritas. Botana mexicana, japones y sal y limón.
Más, por favor.
So they're basically the chile limon flavored peanut.
See.
No hablar.
On the Sabritas label. No hablar. I like these.
Oh yeah.
Great sitting there with a beer. Perfect.
Maybe a woman that's allergic to Benadryl. Oh,
Yeah.
thanks, dude.
Yeah. Let's move forward though.
Sure.
So you got it? It's over there.
And let me rope this back. Because Bill specifically says, recently a new store opened up in a local mall devoted to nothing but Asian snacks. This is weird and wonderful shit too, so enjoy. Tell me what kind of corn taste this chip gives you.
I spit my lip.
And so we're back to the turtle chips, and it says sweet corn flavor.
Okay.
Did you get a product of Korea?
Okay.
Orion chips. Is
It does.
Orion?
The first. Wait a minute. The first ingredient, Steve.
Yeah.
Turtle chips pellet.
It's turtle shell, man. I'm telling you.
What?
Turtle shell.
Let's open them up.
Okay, now I will say this. You didn't go further. So turtle chips pellet parentheses.
Yeah.
Which basically means this is made up of corn snack mix, maize flour, which I love, vegetable oil, sodium bicarbonate, salt.
Yeah, and what you did was ruin the bit.
Oh, I'm sorry.
To let everybody think it was going to be turtles, but it's okay. Scotty says bloodworm. Also, nobody used that for a band name.
Bloodworm.
Oh, look, you can't pull it. I bet it's a terror.
I got to pee so bad.
Go pee.
I don't. No.
Oh, you're the ship. We're right here.
You want to pause the show for the next 3 minutes? 3 minutes?
Oh, wow. Smell them first.
Whoa. I don't want to throw up.
Whoa.
Like I did last show. I think I almost threw up last time.
So they're these little.
Oh, wait. Whoa.
They're not like chips.
They're airy. They're airy.
Little roll guys.
Oh, they're puff corn.
So he says, tell me what kind of
They
corn.
smell sweet. They smell sweet. Oh, whoa. Buttered corn on the cob?
Or, I know what he's getting at. Cream corn.
Stinkfoot?
Cream corn.
Cream corn. Yep. There's probably a dairy product in there.
It tastes like cream corn.
Like your mom's cream corn.
Give that doggo a turtle chip. Tanky. Look at Corky. Corky, get off my record, you fat fuck. Yes, cream corn, yeah.
Yep, you're right. Totally. I make a really good corn pudding. It's my grandmother's recipe.
Really?
It's got
What's that mean?
Cream corn and some regular corn. Really good.
So the legendary story was, it was right when...
Thank you, Franklin.
Yeah. So, right when me and Finn started hanging out when I lived in my old house over in Greensboro, right? Some old house I rented. And I mean, we'd been hanging out like a month maybe. And then I bought this house. So we moved over here, or I moved over here, and like, she started coming over here and shit like at night, early stages. And I'm like eating supper, and I'm like, I was like, hey, you eat supper? And she was like, oh yeah, I ate with my mom or whatever. I was like, oh cool.
Do you eat supper? Mm-hmm. Is that what you asked her?
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you eat supper?
Oh, have you?
Yeah.
I thought you meant, do you eat supper?
No.
Like that's something you do?
No, she came over, it was like 8 or 9 o'clock or something. I was like, you eat supper yet? She's like, yeah. Or did you eat yet? She's like, oh yeah, or whatever. It's like, oh, I gotta eat some supper, so she was like, yeah, do what you gotta do, whatever. So we're like just hanging out. So I come back and I've got a paper plate in a holder with cream corn flat across the top of the entire plate. It's
like a whole can of cream corn.
No. I come in and I sit down and we're watching something funny or something. And she was like watching me like, and she's like, what are you eating? I was like, it's cream corn. And she's like, Jesus Christ, I've never seen anybody eat a can of cream corn for dinner. And I was like, you still hadn't, because this is 2 cans. Football town in the USA.
All right, I gotta pee. God damn it.
Sure.
I love you guys.
No, you don't. Hey folks, why don't you come on with us over to the Twitch side of things, where we're gonna watch some record albums and listen to some feet. Fuck. We're gonna play some of the records we did for Dig of the Week tonight. Steve's going out in the yard, probably. He's probably taking the dog out there.
Inappropriate.
But yeah, we're gonna go back over to Twitch. Be sure to like the stream, folks. If you hadn't, please, for God's sakes, it hits that fucking algorithm. Let's get some more assholes in here. Love the fucking assholes. So come over to Twitch. We're gonna listen to some more record albums. Appreciate you guys hanging out with us. Have a great rest of your weekend. If we don't catch you over on the Twitch side, we'll catch you next time on Grown Man Record Night. Thanks so much.